Hi guys, so I know that one of my most recent videos was a Q&A. However, I have found a tag that I really wanted to do, and it is 50 questions nobody asks tag. And I really like this, and it'd be like some of the little things that most people don't ask. So the first one is, where did you grow up? So I grew up in a part of London called Bermondsey. I actually grew up opposite, like literally near enough opposite. My flat where we lived was here, and where my nan that I don't currently live with was opposite, which was nice. I got to see my nans. I see my nans a lot anyway, but it was nice. What is the earliest memory I have? I have this very vivid memory of my little brother sitting in a laundry basket in his underwear. But he's like 3, so I would have been about 5 or 6. And yeah, it's like stuck in my head. It was like a green plastic washing basket, and my little brother just sat in it with a pair of like my mum's shoes on in it. And that is like one of the biggest memories I have. What would you do with the money if you won the lottery? So I'd buy another house. I'd buy a big house. I'd buy my dad a house. I'd buy a car. I'd learn to drive. I'd buy Liam a car. And then I'd go on a really big shopping spree with all my friends. What could you have done to make today more productive? Filmed earlier. But today has been productive. So I went home shopping, and I have done my housework, and I got my nails done. I've been very productive today, even if it's a Sunday. Would you rather have flying reindeer or a unicorn? A unicorn. Only if it poops glitter. Do you need to be tucked into sleep, or can you fall asleep anyhow? I only need something over me to fall asleep anywhere. So it could be a blanket, it could be a coat, it could be I've put a hoodie on and snuggle, but I can basically sleep anywhere if I'm tired. If you had to wear one item forever, what would it be? T-shirt and tracky bottoms. If you had to kiss, marry and kill YouTubers, who would you choose and what would you do with them? So, okay. Who am I kissing? So I'm going to kiss Will and E. I'm going to marry Josh Circa because I say he's... Actually, no. I'm marrying PewDiePie. Yeah, I'm marrying PewDiePie. Sorry, Josh, I love you. But PewDiePie's got 100 million subscribers, so think of that bank. And I would probably kill any of the like racist, homophobic, sexist, anything like that YouTubers, and I'd chop their body parts up and feed them to the pigs, and then no one would know I'd killed them. What is a question you want to answer but nobody asks? I say more questions about like my relationship with Liam, and more questions about mental health that I'd love to answer, because I struggle and I have got mental health issues, and I will never deny that, but I want to help others. And yeah. Which cartoons do you still watch? Where's he gone? There he is. Lilo and Stitch. I watched it the other day. What show do you watch that isn't targeted for your age group? Anything Disney, like young Disney. I watched Jonas Brothers the other day. What song do you know the lyrics of? Do you not know the lyrics of, but you sing anyway? Anything that I like. I know a load of songs lyrics, but I still to this day will mess up some. But like the ones I love, I won't. If you could have one talent, what would it be? Probably to be better at like creative skills, to be able to draw and paint and things like that, like artistic, proper artistic. Would you rather the world remain peaceful forever, or no one on the earth goes hungry? No one on the earth ever goes hungry. Yeah. What is a weird food combination that you do? I don't really have weird food combinations anymore because of being allergic to dairy, so everything I eat is normal and like I have to eat. I used to dip my chips, like McDonald's chips, only McDonald's chips, in the McDonald's strawberry milkshakes. Would you rather eat or drink your calories? Ooh, eat. I love food. 5 things that make your average day better. Good morning text. If I hit my 10k step goal, which I won't do today because my Fitbit's currently on charge, but I did have like 6 and a bit k. Being able to get out of bed in the morning, not being tired, and being able to have a snack. Would you rather someone go through your phone, text messages and all, or go through your internet history? I don't really care. You can go through both. Have fun. Phone's fun. Some of the shit my mates text me, you'll be a bit like, what? What are 3 things you would do if you were stranded in the rainforest to ensure your survival? Build shelter, make friends with a monkey, and remember how to fish. If you and one other human were the last human beings alive, who would you want that person to be? Liam. As much as I love my family and everything, at least with Liam I can procreate. But then, yeah, you get the issue with, yeah, no. I don't know. If you have to choose never to use Twitter, Instagram or YouTube again, which one would you let go? Probably Twitter now. I love Twitter and it's where I've got the most following, but probably Twitter because I don't use it as much. If you had to choose, how would you want to get famous? YouTube? Maybe. I don't know. Which languages do you speak? I speak English and a little bit of je parle un petit en français. That's probably the wrong sentence anyway, but a little bit French. If you could choose, which time would you go back to? Probably the 80s and 90s, and try and embed the changes earlier. Fuck with the system. Pet koala or pet panda? Panda! Even though they're huge things. Panda. They look cuddlier. And koalas have chlamydia. What's your usual bedtime? This depends on a lot of different factors. Normally just before midnight or just after midnight, but if I can't sleep, like the other night, it was like 2 AM. What do you remember to be the worst day you've ever had? I'm not going to go into details of this. It is just the day that I left my mother's. Is an irrational fear you had as a child? Scared of things under my bed. I think I still am, and I'm not, but yeah, scared of things under my bed. What is something silly you believed as a child? That... Oh, I had it and then I don't have it. That if you ate an apple pip, it would grow inside you. If the kid version of you were able to meet you now, how would they react? Probably very confused, because I'm nothing like I was as a child, and they then get confused because my hair's very, very different, and then they probably, yeah, they just get very confused. And then I've got to try and explain all the shit with my mum, and yeah, no. What is your favourite fictional world? The Host from Stephanie Maynard's World. That's such a good book. Which teacher left the most impact on your life? It was my year 4 and year 6 teacher, Mr. Porch. He is the reason I enjoyed science till year 9. Year 11 actually, and then I stopped taking science, but he probably made the most impact. He believed in me the most out of all my teachers. Oh, and Mr. Page, he was my drama teacher and I absolutely adored him. What is the most significant event in your life? So turning table wise, it's the event with my mother. I have gone over this on my channel before, but I'm not going to go over it in detail, and because it's made me who I am now, like it's made me a lot stronger of a woman and everything like that. And probably meeting Liam is like a good thing. Like, that boy has changed me for the better. It's not like he's changed me and made me change, but the way I am with him, yeah. Would you say you have more of an English brain than a maths brain? Yes, definitely. I was definitely more articulate than I was mathematic, and I got the same score in both. So I got B's in both, and then I decided to change. I did both, actually. I did history and then did business. So I kind of took both on, and then did a very articulate subject at uni. I did Social and Crim. How long have we been filming? Okay. Will you want to be remembered after you die? As long as I'm remembered by my family and my story carries on that way, it doesn't bother me. What was the last movie you watched? Lilo and Stitch 2. Lilo and Stitch 2. I watched it with Liam. What was the last movie that made you cry? Lilo and Stitch 1. Have you ever won anything of so what? So when I was a child, I won a competition at my local kids club, and I won this like massive bar of chocolate that I had to share with my dad because it was his idea, and it's because I could put my big toe in my mouth. I can no longer do that. I've won multiple awards at uni, like at school and stuff. I never won anything at uni. I'm hopeless. But yeah, these. If you had to get married to the last friend you texted, how would it go? Well, Liam's my best friend and he's the last person I text, so it should go well. The penultimate question, would you ever go on a blind date? Been on several. Or several. I say with Tinder they're technically blind dates because you don't actually know if you're going to get what you've seen. Because catfishes. I a catfish. Sorry, Liam. And the last question, do you mind getting famous even if it's from bad publicity? I would. I'd hate to be famous just for bad publicity because I want to do good in the world and I would rather be known for good than bad. So that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you all soon. Bye.